Beneath the calm, glittering surface of the sea lies a world we were never meant to touch. A world so crushing, so absolute in its darkness, it feels less like part of our planet and more like the underworld itself. The ocean floor. Picture yourself sinking. The light fades quickly. First blue, then black. The pressure builds with every heartbeat. Your chest feels tighter, your ears ache. Down here, at thousands of meters below, the weight of the ocean above presses like a mountain. Steel bends, bones would snap, your lungs flattened before you even reached the bottom. And yet, something lives here. In fact, an entire world thrives in this place where human life is impossible. That is the first horror, that life, against all odds, can bloom in absolute poison, silence, and pressure. The seafloor itself looks cursed. Across the barren plains rise black chimneys, venting towers that belch boiling plumes of toxic water. They breathe, wheezing black smoke into the abyss, smoke so dense it seems to eat the light itself. When a submersible draws near, the cloud doesn't scatter. It envelops the machine like a predator, smothering its beams until the crew can see nothing but darkness swallowing their glass. And within that dark fog, movement. Around these vents crawl creatures that look more like hallucinations than life. Albino crabs creep across the rock, their pincers twitching as if possessed, their shells blistered and pitted like corroding bone. Swarms of blind shrimp carpet the chimneys, pale bodies writhing, eyes reduced to tiny red dots that glow in the dark like 1,000 staring embers. And then, the tube worms. Vast forests of them, pale and skeletal, each crowned with a blood-red plume that pulses like a wound. They sway in the currents, as if listening, as if turning to face you. It is impossible to shake the feeling that the entire colony knows you are there.
Here, silence is its own terror. Not the quiet of an empty room, but a silence so vast, so suffocating, that even your own breath sounds invasive. And then, without warning, the silence breaks. A low groan, the earth shifting, the vent cracking, a vibration that rattles through your bones as though the planet itself is alive and in pain. This place feels wrong because it is wrong. Every instinct in your body tells you that no life should exist here, and yet it does. Which begs the question, what else might be hiding deeper in the black, beyond the smoke, beyond the reach of light? Creatures that have never been touched by sunlight, that have evolved in total blindness, total silence for millions of years. Creatures that learn to survive by waiting, watching. Thalassophobia gnaws at you, the realization of just how much water hangs above your head, pressing down, a weight so vast you could never escape it. Claustrophobia follows, the crushing sense of being trapped, sealed inside a coffin of water and stone. And then comes the worst fear, the one you cannot name, the one that whispers, you are not alone down here. That the blackness is not empty, that in the smoke, in the cracks of the vents, eyes are watching, eyes that do not blink. The ocean floor is not a desert. It is a labyrinth of shadows, forests of writhing worms, towers that breathe poison, and silence that feels like the universe holding its breath. It is not unexplored. It is unknowable. It is the closest thing we have to another world, and it exists right beneath our feet. So the next time you look at the sea, remember, beneath that shimmering surface is not calm, not peace, but an underworld of darkness and pressure, a kingdom of shadows stretching endlessly, silently, patiently. And it is waiting for you.